I'm gonna open it.
What's in the box?
What's going on, everybody? Justin here. Welcome to episode number 5 of What's in the Box. Only one box today because this one's kind of big, so we'll just dive in. I appreciate you guys that have been watching this series. I know it's nothing super crazy, and a lot of you that watch my channel are here for the toy hunting and video game hunting. Obviously, once flea markets, yard sales, all that stuff comes back, where I can just walk into a store and not feel out of place, you know, hopefully soon enough. It is currently May 11th, and we'll see how that goes. So diving into this one is kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. Some of it's actually just even empty boxes, but I'll just roll right through. I got, I think these are in here too. The Rick and Morty Lego, well, building block sets made by McFarlane. As you guys already know, I'm a big Rick and Morty fan, so I've got a bunch of those in here. Empty box for my Voltron Lions. Honestly, I probably don't need to keep those. I got unpunched 1989 Ertl Batmobile die-cast car. Fancy, I know. You know, for my small collection of Batman stuff that I have. Let's see. This guy I bought to sit on and then flip. I haven't even looked it up in a while. Is the Star Wars C-3PO. This is the, obviously, the Black Series 40th anniversary one. Cool figures for sure. Nothing I really collect. So that one will eventually be going. But like I said, I bought it to flip it. Just had to sit on it for a while. Also, you guys know I said before, I'm a big fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I got these for half of what they're marked, and they're just a reaction. Buffy figures. There's Willow. Right, yeah. Willow and Buffy herself. We have Angel and Spike. So I'm missing 2 out of the series. If I ever find them cheap enough, I'll pick them up. If not, no biggie. Staying with the reaction series, I've got the T-800 Endoskeleton. These are all unpunched. I've got a couple of the sealed Rick and Morty builder sets. This one is the, which one is this? You Shall Call Me Snowball. This is like from season 1. And then I have the Mr. Meeseeks one. So I think I have them all, to be honest with you, because I built the other ones that might be in here somewhere. Couple of things, well, bunch of things. Maybe I didn't know this was in here. Oh well. The Mega Construx Skeletor. I have the Mega Construx Bender. I love Futurama. Always have been a big fan of Futurama. Let's see. Staying with Futurama, we have Fry. And more of the Masters of the Universe. We have Beastman and Evil Lyn and Man-at-Arms. I didn't get all of these, so I'm obviously not here. And He-Man. Obviously missing quite a few of them. This one's cool. It has, yeah, I have the missile for it. I don't know what's missing to it, but this is the RoboCop Robo 1 Ultra Police car. It's got the launcher on top, a little yellowed, but whatever. I have a RoboCop in the inside. I forgot what I paid for this, but when I saw it, I don't even think it had made it on the shelf yet, to be honest with you. I got it at Time Capsule. They had it out, or we're putting it out, so I grabbed that right away. I got one of those Nano Figs Gizmo Duck, because really, you know, if you're a 90s kid and you didn't love Gizmo Duck, then I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. I'll grab this first. Little Sister vinyl figure. This is from the BioShock series on PlayStation, and I think it was on Xbox as well. Fun game if you've never played it. Let's see. So I got some original vintage Star Wars. This is a Wampa. He's kind of yellowed. Happens a lot with the white plastic from the 80s and late 70s, unfortunately. Let's see. Rancor, original Rancor. This is from 1983. His action still works, which is nice. I found this at either Savers or Goodwill. I don't remember. And then I found a more modern one at Goodwill. I think Grant found one of these at Goodwill as well. And then his son confiscated it. Let's see if I can make him stand there without falling over, which I can't. So I'm just going to lay him down because I don't want him to hit my concrete floor and shatter everywhere. One of the Resident Evil figures. I have a handful of these now. I can't think of who this is. He's from Resident Evil 2. I do know that. And I can't think of his name, and it's going to bug me now. So I'm sure one of you guys will put that in the comments. Then this one was a cool find. This is a Nemesis figure. This one is very heavy. I don't know who makes it. I don't know if this was Neca or not. I grabbed this at a flea market I went to that doesn't really do, it's really set up for one specific thing. Guy had it on the table. I think I paid $5 for this and like 2 other things. And then when I got home, I always check stuff online anyways, whether I'm going to keep it or not, just out of curiosity, like what kind of deal I got on it. And found that this figure actually sells for, or at one time sold for like $70 as he sits. In the package, he's like $150. So that was a cool one. Excuse me. Toxie from Toxic Crusaders. They don't have many of these, but I mean Toxie, come on. Then we got Gizmo. This is a NECA figure. We got Duke Nukem. Some of these I don't know where I got them. I probably just got them in bags at Savers on a lot of these loose figures. This one I know was a bag at Savers. If I could find the video, that would be awesome. I would link it. But basically, I got a ton of these DC Universe series figures. This is the Bane from, I think this is the one from the video game, or one of the games. But it was really cool. I'm a big fan of Bane. Love the Batman Arkham series, so I hung on to him. I knock everything over. Hooray! Don't fall, please. Again, going back to the Futurama thing, you got the Planet Express. This is just the empty box because the Express is somewhere around here. Let's see. Just a bunch of random stuff. I'm not even going to bother really taking this out. Just stupid little things that I've kept from when I was a kid. We have... I get this at Savers. This is the Power of the Force land speeder. Luke's land speeder. Like I said, I keep some Star Wars stuff, not a lot. This is probably the extent of my Star Wars collection, minus my Power of the Force stuff that I have. Here is all bagged. The garage scene of the Builder series Rick and Morty stuff. Put down there. And then there's the one with Scary Terry. Just an empty box. I had a watch come in this, I think. Why I keep it, I couldn't tell you. I keep weird stuff sometimes. Another Rick and Morty figure, the Peace Among Worlds. Basically, he was flipping you off if you couldn't figure that out. One line that I've always kind of wanted to collect, and I haven't really picked up much on it. I have a handful of figures from it, and they're actually right here, is the Captain Power stuff. I would love to get the Jets. I have this one. Let's see. I have... Try not to pull them all out. And these guys from the Captain Power series. And then I have... I don't remember these guys' names, unfortunately. That guy. And then I have this guy. Obviously one of the bad guys, because does he look like he's a good guy at all? No. Let's take those back how I had them. This is just a random box of figures. As you can see, I have another one of the builder sets. I got the RoboCop motorcycle, Tron figure. There's a Deadpool, the original Deadpool Marvel figure, a Spider-Man. I don't remember what line this is from, but I'm a big Spider-Man guy. This one's one of my favorites. I got it off of a buddy of mine a while ago at a toy show. He gave it to me for like $5. It's a little weird. It is Judge Dredd. Looks really thin, like almost emaciated thin, but what is? These are the empty boxes to those Japanese Spider-Man figures I showed a little while back. My original VHS. I don't collect VHS, but I collected Star Wars stuff for a long time. So my original Star Wars VHS. That's the first one I had, and then I have the gold version there as well. Almost done with this box, guys, and that'll be it. This is the slave. Well, this is slave one. This is the. I think this is the. Yeah, this is the Power of the Fourth one. I know, obviously, you can tell the difference between that one to this one. So there's that. A couple more things. There's a TIE fighter. Little popped off from sitting in there. So, like I said, I don't have a ton of Star Wars stuff. This I got years ago, I think, from my wife for Christmas one year. It's a candy dispenser. It used to, obviously doesn't work anymore. You would turn his head and he'd do the what's this? Another one of the Rick and Morty things. This is Ants in My Eyes Johnson. Like I said, I look at this stuff sometimes and forget I even had it. This is another one of the Rick and Morty sets. I'm pretty sure I had them all because I don't think they did any after these. Last but not least, I'm sure like many other people out there, I'm a huge fan of Supernatural. So I saw this at a flea market. I think I paid $4 for it. It is their Impala, which he calls Baby. So great show. I know it finally ended at season 15, but that's it, guys. So thank you for watching another episode of What's in the Box. I've got probably at least a handful more before I can start figuring something else out. So if you guys have any suggestions for videos, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a video on my Voltron collection, and then like my Battle Beast, Visionary, stuff like that, and try to put one of those out a week along with a What's in the Box video. And I'm going to start doing that next week, so I'm going to work on those this week. But let me know what you guys think aside from that, and I appreciate it as always. So if you want to get in touch with me, Facebook, Instagram, as usual. I'm trying to put more stuff on eBay as always. Things are starting to slow down a bit as far as like the stupid prices people were paying for things. I just sold like $1,000 worth of stuff this past week, which was nice. Stuff I've had sitting around for a while and finally threw up, and it's just going crazy. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And today, like I said, is the 11th. As far as I know, they haven't pushed back our stay-at-home orders past the 18th as of yet. Now, that doesn't mean all of a sudden everything's going to open. Basically, I'm sure like many of you guys know, things are going to open in tiers, and I still think it's probably going to be a while before we see flea markets. I think it'll probably still be like late June, July, maybe, because obviously they got to figure out these phases and how it's going to go with everything. But I'm going to try to do what I can, because I'm itching for something, as well as Grant is. He hits me up every day, which is fine. I actually haven't even seen him since this whole thing started either. You know, we're doing our best to stay at home. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I appreciate it as always. Rambling here, so check out my Instagram and Facebook, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Thanks a lot. Peace out.